Sponsored by Jeans Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the official dealership of Life in Alaska.
Welcome back to Fairbanks Evening News, everyone. Mike Schultz with you once again for a look at weather, starting off with another beautiful photograph. Actually, this one is pretty interesting. An animal photograph. This was Christopher Reed caught a moose in his backyard. We'll call it moose on the loose, and we've seen a lot of those around town. If you have a photograph to share, by all means, send it to Mike Schultz at KTVF11.com. Here's what's going on as far as the numbers go. 32 degrees. Wow, that's a high for today. The low last night, 10 below. Record high, 1928. Record low, 1932, 51 below that day. Sunrise, 8:07. Sunset, 6:04. Not quite 10 hours of daylight. We'll go over that tomorrow. That's a gain of 7 minutes from yesterday. Here's our satellite picture where you're looking again at the moisture flowing across from the east to the west. All of it staying south of the Alaska Range. Although some of those clouds might work their way up and give us a few flurries tomorrow night. What's going on across the rest of the state? Fairly quiet except for southeast Alaska where it's raining and snowing, and they have clouds across the Gulf of Alaska. Nice weather up and down the west coast. Nome at 22 degrees above, 11 below, and some snow flurries at Barrow, and 16 degrees at Fort Yukon. Clear skies there. Lower 48 weather. Things have quieted down considerably from yesterday. Still some showers over the Pacific Northwest. The snows are moving out of the Chicago area. They show up on the satellite and radar. You can see here the circulation of that storm system really well defined, but it's really breaking up. Good news for the folks that have received close to 2 feet of snow in some areas. Now, as far as the overall outlook for this weekend, again, the cold air will be pulled down across much of the eastern half of the country, so maybe more storms in the future for the folks there, with another storm moving across the Pacific Northwest. Well, back to Alaska for tomorrow. In the northern sections, clouds and flurries for Barrow and Nome, and mostly clear skies at Fort Yukon. Here in the interior, nice weather until the evening, where we're looking at possibly some flurries moving in by late evening. And as far as southeast Alaska, the mess continues there. Mixed rain and snow for Juneau. Heavy rain in the Ketchikan area. And over the southwest part of the state, we'll be looking at light snow for Cold Bay, mixed showers in Kodiak, and snow showers in Bethel. And over the south central regions, it looks like snow showers will be scattered across all of the region, with little accumulation expected. Well, yesterday was the opening of the ice park, and I talked with Dick Brickley yesterday. Well, today I'm talking with folks that helped drive the ice park, a couple of volunteers. Here's their story. Your name is?
Kathy Redford.
And you're from where?
Fairplay, South Carolina.
Wow, and you are?
Jana Reinhardt from Lafayette, Indiana.
Now, what inspired you guys to come to Ice Alaska?
Being here this summer, talking to Dick. He never does it.
And he asked us to come back and see if we wanted to work this winter. So here we are.
Great, great. Okay, now the other thing is your assigned responsibilities are specifically in the computers, right?
Right, I'm with the webcam department.
And you are miscellaneous.
Right now I'm on paintbrush detail, so I don't know where I'll be, but wherever they need help is fine with me.
Okay. They couldn't make it without the volunteers. Tomorrow, Dick will be back with us once again and tell us about more great things that are happening at the ice park. Right now, it's time for our kids' weather. This week, talking with the kids from Weller Elementary School. Tonight, a young lady has a weather question for me.
Hi, I'm Carmen from Miss Black's 6th grade class at Weller Elementary, and this is my question for the weatherman. I wanted to know what place in the world has received the most snow.
In the year 1959, it snowed and it snowed and it never stopped snowing in the Thompson Pass area. 941 inches of snow, 70 feet of snow. That is definitely the highest snowfall ever recorded in the world. So there's your answer to your question. And tomorrow night, the teacher will be here with an interesting weather fact to share with us. Okay, here's your forecast for the remainder of the night. Not as cold as last night, 9 degrees below zero, scattered high clouds. And tomorrow we're looking for more clouds moving in with some flurries developing by late afternoon, early evening, 20 degrees for the high, but the temperatures will continue in the 5-day period above normal, except for maybe Saturday cooling off just a little bit, but then rising back nicely by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Overnight lows will also be once again above normal for this time of year, only 5 degrees below, which is really comfortable, and no precipitation expected, except, like I said, maybe possibly Friday, we might see some snow shower activity, but right now it looks very, very weak.